I gotta wear shades. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a man who has seen Kawasaki's future and knows how bright it is. Here's Kawasaki's Vice President of Sales, Gary Jet Johnson.
Thank you, but it's sure bright in here, isn't it? No, that's okay. Turn them up. I like it bright. You know, ladies and gentlemen, fellow members of Team Kawasaki, and distinguished guests, it's my privilege to welcome you to our version of the marketplace of the future. As you saw last night, we have over 2,000 of us gathered here today, making this the biggest turnout since our meeting in the Bahamas back in '76. And that's great. The Kawasaki family is growing stronger, and we're honored to have you here today as our guests, especially those guests who've earned their way through outstanding sales achievements. Now, I think everybody from California probably wears shades according to your opinion, right? Well, it's not necessarily true. I'm wearing shades because I've seen the future of Kawasaki. And believe me, when you've seen what I've seen, what we got in store for you, you'll also need shades. We burned a lot of midnight oil working on Kawasaki's future and the future of every Kawasaki dealer nationwide. And we weren't wearing shades at that time, not when we did that research. And we clearly saw two keys to a bright future. The first key is you, the Kawasaki dealer. Dealers who have more heart, more guts, more soul, and more sell than anyone in this industry. And that's important because we have tremendous opportunities ahead. And the second key to our future is great product. A great product line created to serve a changing marketplace. You know, it takes vision and courage to to design products for the future. It takes the right attitude to sell these products. And I know you've got the right attitude, and I also know that we've got the right products. Together, we've got what it takes to outdream, to outthink, to outmarket, to outdesign, to outsell our competition, product for product, market for market. 1988 is a time for another breakthrough, like the days of the Mach 1, the Z1, the Ninja, and of course our friend, the exciting jet ski that built an entire industry. Today you'll see proof that Kawasaki's competitive fires are burning brighter than ever, and that blinding light they cast is showing us the way of the future. But right now, let's talk about why doing business with Kawasaki has more profit potential than ever before, thanks to some very successful sales programs. First, I'd like to acknowledge the teamwork between Kawasaki and the Dealer Communications Council. We've made some tremendous progress in working together to solve problems that affect all of us. One of the Council's most important achievements is our new dealer-to-dealer transfer program. How do you like it? Is it working? I'm glad. The Council asked also for a more liberal co-op program. I'm also pleased to announce we've dramatically increased your co-op allowance. In addition, for the first time, we've added a jet ski yellow page listing 100% paid for by KMC. Now, there are several other programs that came in directly from the Council. I'd like to mention a few. One was the red sticker sale this summer, our double didding program this fall, and also our confirmed delivery quantity program. The results? A 25% reduction in your inventories, more timely release of product, and the bottom line, lower operating costs for both of us. You know, there's more that I'd like to talk about, but I want to save some of those other programs for our finale this afternoon. Now, here are the dealers who represented you in 1987 in the Council. Lee Fleming, Mel Cottrell, Doug Meyer, Ron Proffer, Mitch Henderson, Oscar Badeau, Gene Allman, Andy Lung, Joe Workhoven, Paul Leader, Joe Sharkey, Ed Jones, Hardy Height, and Ron Smith. Let's give them a well-earned round of applause. You know, all of this is leading up to one thing: the future. What makes our future so bright? It's something called the marketplace of the future. And no, Kawasaki didn't invent this marketplace. The customers invented it. They did it by changing their needs, their wants, and their lifestyles. They created opportunities that would have amazed us just a few years ago. Now, we've taken a long, hard look at Kawasaki and at the opportunities that lie ahead in the marketplace of the future. And we believe the key to our future success is the same thing that created our current success: fun products designed around barrel-chested, big-hearted Kawasaki engines. We are the engine experts. In fact, we're #2 importer of America's small engines. Our jet ski is a perfect example of that scenario. As many of you know, we created it originally to maximize production of our snowmobile engine. And you know what happened? The jet ski became more popular than the snowmobile. In fact, the jet ski is so hot that we created an entire industry by ourselves. And we at Kawasaki would like to take time to thank all of you for believing in our friend the jet ski and making this industry so great. You know, in addition to dominating the personal watercraft industry, we've been looking for another market to use our superb jet ski engines. And we found that market. It's the $14 billion marine market. This year, Kawasaki is going to make a big splash with incredible new marine products we'll show you today. It's lightweight, it's quick, versatile, and best of all, it's got a JS650 engine, the engine that people love. You can use it for fishing, for water skiing, as a jet ski companion, or all by itself. And it fills a market niche where big old-fashioned boat builders can't compete. Early next year, we'll be setting up our new Kawasaki Marine dealers. If you're interested in becoming a Kawasaki Marine dealer, we'd be very proud to accept your application. You'll see the new product called the JetMate in just a few minutes. And after the show, I'll see you in the jet ski display with some of our new marine engineers. We'd love to hear your comments. Kawasaki's liquid-cooled inline four-stroke twins have been blowing away our competition since we introduced the 454 LTD. And that's important because growth projections in the small bike market are outstanding. That puts you in a great position both to capture the lion's share of the growth and also to reach some of those first-time buyers who will trade up to big bikes later on. Our small bike dominance has been built on achievements of the popular 454 and the hot new EX500. In 1988, the new 250 Eliminators, the all-new 250 Ninja, will create another new market dominated by these hot Kawasaki twins. And to give you an idea of how great an opportunity this is, just listen to this quote from the Japan Journal. The text reports that Kawasaki sales of, quote, 250cc models have been skyrocketing due to the popularity of their new models introduced this year. Kawasaki sold 3,242 motorcycles. That's up 205% in April. And 2,754 units, up 299% in May. End of the quote. Now, how do you like those numbers? These hot new 250s are the same models available to you in 1988. None of our competitors can come even close to competing with us in this red-hot growth market. But there are still more opportunities for all of us in the marketplace of the future. And we found a great opportunity for our advanced engine technology in the utility market. And many of you already know what's coming. It's the Kawasaki Mule, a multi-use vehicle expressly for agriculture and industrial markets. You know, the Mule was designed and built around our most popular twin, the 454. We used our snowmobile, our motorcycle, and our ATV technology to develop the Mule's unique torque converter transmission and state-of-the-art suspension, all with the heart and soul of a Kawasaki engine. The Mule fills a niche we discovered in the farm and utility market, a niche with sales potential of over 250,000 units. When we introduced the Mule 1000 at the Louisville Lawn and Garden Show, the response was overwhelming. We also displayed the Mule at recent farm shows in Nebraska and Iowa. The farmers and ranchers loved it. And they said, it's about time somebody listened to us and built a product designed for the American farmer of the 80s. But I encourage you to learn about these customers before you attempt to penetrate the commercial and agriculture markets. At one of the shows, I attended a seminar for commercial equipment operators, and they clearly stated there's a need for products like ours, but before building or before they buy a commercial equipment, the customer examines three important factors. First of all, they want to know the reputation of the manufacturer. Secondly, they want to know the availability of parts. And third, whether the selling dealer is also a servicing dealer, because they simply can't make money while the machinery is in for repair. And farmers, as you know, have very similar needs. It's a new market with new challenges. Initially, we plan to set up our new Mule 1000 and sell it through selected Kawasaki dealers in the 5 states of California, Texas, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and Florida. Once this dealer base is established, we'll enter into phase 2 to be announced in February or March. If you're interested in making a commitment to this new Kawasaki, we'd be proud to accept your application to sell the Mule. Now, last year at our dealer meeting, our president, Mr. Yurakusa, promised you products for the future. Well, the future is now, and Kawasaki, I'm glad to say, is ready. Consumers are demanding products that are fun, and that's what we sell, fun and good times. There's never been a better time to keep the good times rolling. So let's take a look at the 88 products so you too can break out your shades. Thank you very much.
To believe what your eyes can't see.